say that. You don't get to say that very often. But good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Timber Dome on the campus of Cedar Park High School in Cedar Park, Texas. Happy New Year's Eve to you. We know we got a couple of big football games coming up tonight, but before you get to that, you get to tune into a little matinee basketball here between neighborhood rivals, the Vandegrifts Vipers and the Cedar Park Timberwolves. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live broadcast director. The coach, Les Clary, back at the comfy, cozy Vype Live studios, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast for you here this morning to make sure that we are on the air and looking and sounding good. And an intriguing non-district matchup. Of course, for those people who don't know, Vandegrift High School carved primarily out of Cedar Park High School back in 2009. So for years it was big brother, little brother. Now the Vipers are the 6A club, the Cedar Park Timberwolves, the 5A club. Cedar Park has had a lot more success on the basketball side in terms of the playoffs and making it to the state tournament and that kind of thing. But it's always a good matchup when these two teams get together anywhere, let alone here in the comfy confines of basketball. The Timber Dome, I just found out from Mr. Brad Cohn. You see him down there in the blue shirt. He is the longtime voice of Cedar Park sports on what used to be KMAX Sports, now Vype Live. He does the broadcast for football and baseball. He's also the PA announcer during basketball season. He informed, and I thought it was weird when I got here that this gym looked different. It felt different. I haven't been here in 2 years since the Vandegrift and Cedar Park co-hosted their tournament. It was canceled last year, of course, because of COVID. So I haven't been back here since, and I got here this morning, and it looked different. And I realized that I'm sitting on the home side because that's where power is, but this used to be the visitor side. Used to sit up right over there on the far side of the court. That used to be the home side of the stadium. Talking to Brad, he said there was a design flaw when they built it. And they were finally able to go in and reconstruct the gym the way they wanted to, add a second layer of bleachers here on the home side of the court, flip the gymnasium. So what is now the home side used to be the visitor side and vice versa. So that kind of scratched that itch in my brain because I thought that things were a little goofy. I thought I was getting old and senile, which I probably am, but at least I know the answer to that question. Anyway, the Vipers come in here with an overall mark of 9-9 after a 2-1 run in the Glen tournament earlier in the week. 0-1 in district play, of course. This is a non-district matchup. And Cedar Park Timberwolves coming in here with an overall mark, uncharacteristic for them, of just 7-11 overall, although they went 3-1 in the recently completed Hayes Hawk Christmas Classic down in Buda. So Coach Blake Brown doing what he usually does, getting his Cedar Park Timberwolves ready to go in the non-district portion of the schedule. Don't be surprised if Cedar Park is right in the mix in their District 25 5A for the postseason. We'll take a quick break, make sure that everything is all locked in and dialed in, and be back in time for the pregame ceremonies. You are watching Vandegrift Vipers basketball, courtesy of the Vandegrift Vipers Boys Booster Club and all the sponsors that you see there on the top of your screen right here on Vype Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandergrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com. Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime.
Turn it over to Brad Cohn for the pregame ceremonies.
Cedar Park Timberwolves, Vandegrifts Vipers. Reminder here that the UIL and LISD already know of you directed at players, coaches, or officials. Violators are subject to immediate removal from the facility. Vipers 9-9 on the season from District 25 6A and an enrollment of 2709. Timberwolves 7-11 this season out of District 25 5A, enrollment 2081. And now, will you please rise for our national anthem? VANDEGRIFT VIPERS. 9-9 on the season at guard, number 1, Bryce Friday. Also at guard, number 2, Charlie Hatch. At forward, number 5, Luke Murphy. Forward, number 11, Josh Wendt. At guard, number 35, Mark Fletcher. Vipers are coached by Cliff Ellis, assisted by Justin Roy and Blake Maunder. And now, Cedar Park fans, on your feet, starting lineup for the Timberwolves. At guard, a 6'6" junior, number 14, Levi Rutledge. At guard, 5'10" senior, number 2, Ken Williams. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Andrew Juarez. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 11, Landon Langton. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 1, Wyatt Kiki. Head coach for the Timberwolves in his 18th season. Head coach Blake Brown, assisted by Ben Faulkner, Jarvis Johnson, and Curry Reed.
All right, so there you have the starting lineups for this afternoon's broadcast. For the VandeGrift Vipers, Bryce Friday, Charlie Hatch, Luke Murphy, Josh Wendt, and Mark Fletcher. Mason Anderson unavailable today. He's shaken up a little bit, so hopefully he'll get back in action in time for district play next week. For the Cedar Park Timberwolves, Wyatt Kiki, Tanner Williams, Landon Langton, Levi Rutledge, and Andrew Juarez. The starting five. Cedar Park, the home team, of course, in the home white jerseys and shorts with the forest green numerals outlined in green and black. The Vipers on the road in black with the white numerals, VandeGrift and scripted lettering across the front of the jersey. Vipers going from right to left, Cedar Park going from left to right. And we are underway on New Year's Eve. Vipers win the tip, and it's Friday with it out between the circles. Flying solo today, running the camera as well, so every now and then the scoreboard will be a little bit behind or that kind of thing. Just bear with me. We'll make it work as best we can. Fletcher with it over on the far side, out to Friday, top of the key. Bounce pass over to Fletcher for three. He tees up at three, a little short. And Cedar Park with the rebound. Here come the Timberwolves pushing it up left to right. Looking for the bounce pass right side, laying it up. Good transition. Oh, too strong. Shut off the iron by Langset. Then a rebound pulled down by Cedar Park. Remains scoreless. Just send away first quarter. Friday with it between the circles. Over on the far side, back out to Friday. Fletcher thought about three again. Now he drives, dribble drive, dishes over the left side in the paint. Goes up strong, up, and rebound pulled down again by Cedar Park. Langseth with the board. Here comes the Timberwolves left to right. Almost a carry there. Got away with it. Rifle the pass over on the far wing. Out to Williams. Williams out on top to Rutledge. Rutledge, good height. Williams, left side, and drains it. Tanner Williams with the first score of the ball game. And Cedar Park up 3-0. Top of the key now to Friday. Friday pass over the left side to Charlie Hatch. Now down left in the paint. Working. I think this is Murphy. Turns around off the glass and off the iron. No good. The rebound tipped and controlled by the Timberwolves. Good look there for Luke Murphy. Just couldn't get the shot to go. Dribble drive left side. Dish over in the far corner. Now back out on top to Kiki. Rutledge for three. That one's off the iron. No good. The rebound pulled down by Friday. Good board by Bryce. Friday across the timeline. Still with the dribble. Heel attack. Underhand. Scoop shot high off the glass and in. Bryce Friday has been playing varsity since I believe his freshman year. Now in his fourth season at the varsity level, Cedar Park might have 5 or 6 cumulative varsity years experience. It's a young ball club for the Timberwolves this year. Dribble drive left side, and a foul going to be called here on the Vipers. And they're going to call it on Josh Wint. That'll be his first team foul. 5:41 to go first quarter. 3-2 Cedar Park on top. Over on the far side, Juarez out on top to go. Swing it to Rutledge. Over on the left side for three, and that ball is off the iron. No good. The rebound pulled down by Hatch, and a foul going to be called here, I believe, on Levi Rutledge. So one team foul apiece, 5:26 to go here in the opening frame. Friday walking it up right to left. Across the timeline, gets it over to Fletcher. Fletcher can shoot for three. He's teed one up, just came up a little short. That gives the Vipers a nice weapon. Friday dishes it out to Fletcher. Head fake. Now driving on the right side. Out on top to Friday. Friday dribble drive right side. Has the ball poked away out of bounds, and it'll go over to Cedar Park. Emails open. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural. Voice of the Vipers at gmail.com. Want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Over on the far side, Juarez. Out on top they go to Langseth. Has the ball poked away, and a foul, reaching foul, going to be called here on Hatch. That email address again, Voice of the Vipers, all one word. Voice of the Vipers at gmail.com. Cedar Park girls will be back in action on Tuesday night here on Vype Live as they resume district play. Over on the far side. Swing it over to the right side. Vipers in the man-to-man defense. Looking for the backdoor cut. Rutledge cut off nicely by the deep, and almost a steal by Hatch. The ball poked away, but Cedar Park gets it back. Down low, Rutledge looking for somewhere to go. Almost got a 3-second. Dish it out to the left side for three off the iron. Too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Murphy. Murphy over to Friday. Vipers with a chance to take the lead for the first time this morning. I have to say this morning for 22 more minutes. And the ball stolen away by Cedar Park, and then a foul going to be called on Mark Fletcher. Third team foul on Vandegrift. This is Kiki with it. Good pass down low in the baseline. And a foul going to be called here away from the basket. Ooh, they're going to get Josh Wint with a foul. That's two on Wint. And Jackson Oliver will quickly check in. Oliver, really strong defensive player and rebounder for the Vipers, coming off the football team. Pass one over to the left side. On top for three, teeing it up, and that's no good, but another foul called away from the basketball. This one going to be called on Cedar Park. I think they call that one on Levi Rutledge. Indeed, that is two fouls on the big guy, 6'6" junior. If I'm Vandegrift, I go right to work on him, try to pick up a third. Now knowing the right side, and Rutledge intercepts the pass. Cedar Park doesn't have a lot of height. Rutledge gives him some. And the ball stolen away by Hatch. Hatch over to Friday. Friday looking, good scoop pass to Oliver, up and in. Nice defense, nice unselfish play there by Bryce Friday. Down low in the left post, the ball poked away again. Friday comes up with it. Friday across the timeline, dishes over to the right side to Hatch. Hatch back out to Friday. Friday dishes to Murphy on the left side, splits the defense, and slams it home, and a foul. "30-second timeout taken by Cedar Park. We'll keep it here. I'm not sure if they called the foul or if they just got the timeout. But in any event, 3:11 to go opening quarter. Vipers up 6-3. Well, while we got a timeout, we'll thank, of course, our sponsors, Vandergrift Boys Basketball Booster Club, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gina Ront Realty, Independence Title with Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Michaud, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, South Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent, Mr. Gary Shanahan. Thank you to all of those folks for making it possible to bring you these broadcasts here on Vype Live. 6-3 Vipers, 3:09 to go opening quarter, Cedar Park basketball. Vipers on a 4-0 run. Dribble drive, right side, ball poked away out of bounds, and it'll stay with Cedar Park. Good hands there by Luke Murphy. Pass over on the far side. Juarez with it. Now on top of the key for 3, and that nestles into the bottom of the bucket. I didn't see who made that. I thought it was Waikiki with the 3. And it's a 6-6 ball game. Vipers with it. Oliver has the ball poked away and stolen by Kiki. And he will take it coast to coast. No, he hands it off. Good pass to Tanner Williams. And just like that, Cedar Park back out on top. 8-6. So a game of runs so far. Checking in the ballgame for the Vipers is Nico Otero. That's him, number 13, over on the far side. 2 minutes to go. Hatch back over to Friday. Friday in the paint. Head fake goes up. The runner misses everything and will go out of bounds and over to Cedar Park. Hudson Grace and Luke O'Connor, number 5 and 10, checking in respectively for the Timberwolves. 2 minutes to go, opening quarter. Non-district neighborhood clash between Leander ISD schools, Vandegrift and Cedar Park. This is O'Connor out on top. They swing it over to the left side to Reed Vines. Vines into Hudson Glace. And the ball poked away, stolen by Murphy, I believe it is. He's looking on the breakaway, 1-on-2 break, and he slams it home. Second slam dunk for Murphy, and we're tied up at 8. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Cedar Park with 90 ticks on the clock in this opening frame. Carson Towers checking in. Wearing number 3 today. Long story there, but that's Carson Towers in number 3. Out on top to go to Hudson Glace. Glace swings it right side over to Kiki. Now back on top. Right wing, this is Glace. Glace on top, coming up in the 1 minute mark. Dribble drive, right side. Glace with it again. Swings it over on the left wing to O'Connor. Back on the right side, splits the defense and muscles it up, and a jump ball. Good defense there by the Vipers. That's Jake Sieselwitz, number 24, who's just checked into the game for Vandegrift. Coming in for Cedar Park, Michael Peterson, number 32. With 53.86 seconds to go in the opening frame. Inbound pass in the corner to Kiki. Out on top they go. Swing it on top of the key. Far wing, 49 seconds. Down on the left baseline. Now down on the left post. Dribble drive, trying to split the defense. Nowhere to go. Almost throws it away, but tracked down by Kiki. Cedar Park resets. Out on top. Right wing. Kiki working. Right side, cut off nicely. Turnaround jumper, banked it in. Wow, what a shot by Wyatt Kiki. That was a tough shot. Got it to fall. Cedar Park up 10-8. On top to Friday. And that shot up and in. And I didn't see who made it. Shot up right side off the glass, no good. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. With the score at the end of 3, 11-10, Vipers on top. We'll take a break, be back for quarter number 2. This is VandeGrift Basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
A three-pointer at the end of the first quarter, knocked down by Nico Otero. I should have figured that when he's a good three-point shooter as well. And the Vipers lead it 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. 5 points apiece for Kiki and Williams for Cedar Park. They lead all scores. Luke Murphy with a couple of slam dunks for the Vipers with 4. Nico Otero with the 3. Bryce Friday and Jackson Olive with 2 points apiece for VANDEGRIFT. And it's Viper ball to start the second quarter. We're underway here. 11-10, VANDEGRIFT on top. Otero to Friday. Back over to Otero. Bounce pass down low to Murphy. Give and go in the paint. Shot. Oh, no good, but got his own rebound. Put it up. No good. The follow up and in. Nico Otero following it home, and the Vipers with their biggest lead of the ball game at 3, 13-10. Shot for 3 from the top of the key and draining it was Tannen Williams. So Cedar Park shooting from downtown well here. The Vipers more with the inside game. 13 apiece. There's Otero. Rims out, no good. The rebound, Murphy goes up strong. Put it up and in. Luke Murphy having a great ball game here for VANDEGRIFT. Vipers lead 15-13. Dribble drive, left side. Swings it over on the right wing. Cut off, now down low in the right post, out on top. Left side, baseline jumper, round and around and drops home. Michael Peterson with the score. We're tied again at 15. That one really cleaned off the rim. It hit just about every part of the rim. Shuttle pass down low, now back on top to Friday. Friday attacks, pulls up jump shot, free throw line, banks it out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Cedar Park with a chance to reclaim the lead. Williams still with it, far side. Out on top they go, swing it over to the right wing. To Glace. Glace on top to Williams, top of the key. Dribble drive, left side, and he will go up, and no good. Ball tipped over to Cedar Park. Timberwolves get it back. Right side. Coming up in the 6-minute mark, first half. Bounce pass down low on the left side. Good job there by Murphy getting back. Back to Glace. Now swing it right side to Williams. Williams out on top. Swing it left side to Peterson. Top of the key, and what do we got? Offensive foul going to be called. Called on Luke O'Connor. Third foul on Cedar Park. Vipers have 4 with 5:51 to go. Charlie Hatch getting set to check back in. He'll come in for Carson Towers. Friday walks it up. Hatch back out to Friday. Otero again for 3, and no good, but the follow up and in. Beautiful position by Charlie Hatch. The Vipers up 17-15. Over on the far side. Back and forth we go. Swing it. Top of the key to Langzit to check back in. Out to Kiki. Kiki out on top to Oh, this is Kiki here, pardon me. Back and a back out. Number 1 working on number 1. Muscles the shot up. No good. The rebound controlled by Cedar Park. Put it up and put it in. Nice work there by Michael Peterson. We're tied at 17. Friday kicks it over to Otero on the left side. Good pass in the paint to Murphy. Working on the left post. Shot for 3, left side. Off the iron, no good, but the follow by Murphy. He'll go up strong and draws a foul. Probably going to be called on Langseth. It is. This should be a shooting foul. And at the free throw line will be Luke Murphy. Murphy at the free throw line, 6'7" senior. First one up and good. And Jackson Oliver going to check in here for Nico Otero. Otero, a nice job. Second free throw rattles out, no good. So the lead stays at 1. Kiki walking it up, picked up by Friday. Swings it over to the left side to Jackson Harvey, who's checked in. Now back to Kiki. Out on top to Williams. Bounce pass down low on the left base side. Vipers look like they might be in a bit of a zone here. Just changing things up. They collapse over down left side jumper and hit it. Michael Peterson's having himself a quarter. That's 6 points in the ballgame, all in this second quarter. And puts the homestanding Timberwolves back on top by 1. Over on the right side to Hatch, to Friday. Left side, thought about 3, pulled it down, back over to Hatch. To Wint. To Murphy. Murphy backs it back out. Looking to reset. To Friday, they do it. 3:50 to go first half. Wint. Dribble drive, puts up the runner off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down by Cedar Park. Harvey for the board. Out on top to Harvey. Harvey ball deflected up in the air and pulled down by Oliver. Outlet pass to Friday left side. Friday tracks it down too strong, but the rebound put up and in by Josh Wint. Cedar Park a little slow to get back that time. And Vandegrift the beneficiary, up by 1, 20-19. Out on top. Nobody's led by more than 3 in this ball game. Swings it over to Kiki. Now back over to Williams. Perimeter passing, ball split, stolen away, but back to Cedar Park. Vipers got a hand on it, but couldn't control it. Now we're going to get a foul called away from the basketball. Yeah, checking back in is Mark Fletcher coming in for Hatch. They called 3 seconds was the call. So the ball goes back to Vandegrift with 3 minutes to go first half, up by 1. Friday across the timeline to Wint. Back to Friday, over to Fletcher, back to Friday, back to Fletcher. He'll tee up a 3. Off the iron, short, rebound, pulled down by Murphy. Good board, back to Fletcher to Friday. He'll try 3 from the top of the key. That's going to miss everything. Saved by Hatch, but saved it right to Harvey. Good effort by Hatch. Oh, that's Oliver, pardon me. 12, not 2. Back out on top, swing over to the left side to Rutledge, who's checked back in. Cedar Park did a good job surviving with him on the bench. For the right side, rimmed out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. Bounce pass over to Friday. Friday pushes it across the line. Hands it over to Wint, thought about 3, pulls it down, gets it out to Fletcher. He's looking at the 3. Back over to Friday. Friday swings it. Fletcher back to Friday. Wint down the baseline to Murphy. Murphy back in the back out. Splits the defense. Good pass in the paint to Oliver. Dishes left side. Fletcher thought about 3. Pulls it down. Drives. Out on top to Friday. Nice defense by Cedar Park. Left side. Fletcher for 3. Off the bank. No good. Rebound pulled down by Harvey. Hands it off to Kiki. And Cedar Park with a chance to reclaim the lead. Rutledge pass over to the right side to Williams. Williams to Harvey. On top. And almost stolen by Witt. Just couldn't quite track it down. Reed Vines checking back in for Cedar Park. Otero checking back in for the Vipers. Andrew. Timeout taken by Cedar Park. We'll take it with them, catch our breath. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's youth checking account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Clash between Cedar Park and the Vandegrifts Vipers. Merle Bertrand with you, the coach Les Clary, keeping an eye and an ear on things. Back at the comfy, cozy Vype Live studios, better known as his living room. He's glad to be home. He's been on the road a lot with his real-life job. So glad to have Les with us here this afternoon. Well, it'll be afternoon in 3 more minutes. Cedar Park basketball, 84 seconds to go in this first half. Rifle the pass over on the right side, addition in the right corner. Pulls up jumper, may have been partially blocked, but Rutledge gets the rebound. Quadruple teamed, and a foul going to be called here on Vandegrift. Probably on Oliver. That is indeed the call. That's first foul on Jackson Oliver. Neither team in the bonus yet, but this will be a shooting foul here for Rutledge. 6'6" junior. And the free throw up and good. Second one rattles out, no good, and we stay tied at 20. So 2020 is 2021 drawn to a close. Dribble drive, right side, now back on top. Fletcher thought about 3, pulls it down. Over to Wint. Murphy on the right baseline. Back out to Wint, swings it to Fletcher, now to Otero. Fletcher swings it back over the right side to Wint. Murphy on the baseline, cut off nicely by Cedar Park and throws it away. Caden Postiglione checking in for the Vipers. 6'2" senior. And almost a steal by Otero. He was jumping the route there. Pass in the paint, ball poked away. They get it back. Turnaround jumper, banked it up and in. Landon Langseth gets on the book. And Cedar Park with a 22-20 lead. Pass here to the near side. On the baseline, Wint. Head fake, pulls up 3 left side off the iron. Too strong, rebound tipped up in the air. Controlled by Fletcher. Nice shot back to Otero. Look in trouble, gets it out to Postiglione. Hands it off to Otero, now on the left side of Fletcher. Fletcher, Wint, left side. The runner in the paint, and too strong. Rebound pulled down by Rutledge. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot is no good, and that's going to be the end of an entertaining first half of basketball here from the Timberdome. Back and forth we go, and at the end of the first 16 minutes of play, your score, Cedar Park 22 and the Vandegrifts Vipers 20. We'll take a break, be back to give you the numbers, get you set up for half number 2. Remember, the email is open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. You are watching Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide. Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vipemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Family time, anytime, always worth every dime. On our way, chicken eat, unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best, not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of sides to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E, gotta have their sweet tea.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vipemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Basketball in the books here in this neighborhood rivalry between the Cedar Park Timberwolves and the VandeGrift Vipers. Merle Bertrand back with you here at the Timber Dome. Les Clary back in the Vype Live studios. 22-20 Cedar Park taking the 2-point edge into the locker room at the halftime break. The scoring for the Cedar Park Timberwolves looks like this. It is Tanner Williams leading all scorers with 8 points in the ball game. Michael Peterson with 6 points, all those coming in the second quarter. 5 points for Wyatt Kiki. 2 points for Landon Langseth, and a single point from the free throw line from Levi Rutledge to close out the first half scoring for Cedar Park here to bring them up to 22 points. For the VandeGrift Vipers, Luke Murphy having a good ball game. 7 points to lead the Vipers so far. 5 points for Nico Otero, and then 4 players with 2 points apiece. Bryce Friday, Charlie Hatch, Josh Wint, and Jackson Oliver to close out the first half scoring for VandeGrift. Vipers led 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. Cedar Park leading at 22-20 here at the half. Neither squad has led by more than 3 points at any time in this ball game. My mom's tuned in from the great state of Illinois, and what did she have to say here? Her commentary is typically spot on. Fast-paced, exciting game so far. Absolutely, Mom. And, folks, if you think it's going to get cold here in Texas tomorrow night, it is. It's going to get down to the 20s. So if it's going to get down to the 20s here in Texas, imagine what it's going to be like in Illinois as we kick in 2022. Hope everybody out there has a very safe and happy New Year's Eve, and hopefully 2022 will be better for everybody than 2021 was. I want to thank our sponsors once again, Mr. John Hatch from the VandeGrift Boys Basketball Booster Club. John will be back with us Tuesday night as the Vipers resume district play at home at the Viper Pit against the Vista Ridge Rangers. And flying solo here today, but thanks to John and the VandeGrift Boys Basketball Booster Club. All the sponsors, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gina Ront Realty, Independence Title, Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty and Agent Alicia Gower-Michaud, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, South Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Gary Shanahan. Several of those sponsors, I know Independence Title, a lot of them have been with VandeGrift Athletics, football, basketball, baseball since the old KMAX Sports Days starting back in 2010. So thank you to all those folks for making it possible to get me out of the house here on this New Year's Eve morning. We'll take a break, be back in time to start the second half. Email still open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. You are watching VandeGrift Vipers Basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the VandeGrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com. Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call 512-244-9777 or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's youth checking account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Family time, anytime, always worth every dime. On our ways, chicken eat, unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best, not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of sides to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E, gotta have their sweet tea.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Park High School, Merle Bertrand here on Vype Live. The Coach Les Clary back at the Vype Live studios. Happy to have you with us here on what I can now say is a Friday afternoon. It's finally 12:07 p.m., so no more morning stuff. We're back to afternoon basketball at least. More broadcasts coming up next week. The Cedar Park girls back in action Tuesday night against Glenn. Coach Donnie Out is here. Good to see him as Cedar Park girls going for their second consecutive state title. Happy to have them with us on Vype Live this year. Michael Rose will have the call for you on Tuesday night. Vandegrifts boys, I'll be in action back at the Viper Pit as the Vipers resume district play Tuesday night against Vista Ridge here on Vype Live. The girls against Leander Glenn, by the way, and the boys against Vista Ridge. All Leander ISD action coming up on Tuesday night here on Vype Live. For Cedar Park fans that happen and hoping to be tuned in, I mentioned Brad Cohn down below. We already know we're going to have Cedar Park and Vandergrift baseball coming up on Vype Live this spring. Hopefully some Cedar Park softball as well. But it's basketball right now and a good game going here, 22-20 in favor of the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Still got time to get an email in, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Get my scoreboard updated here. Third quarter, there we go. And again, the Timberwolves, the home team today, they're in the white jerseys with the green numerals outlined in black. The Vipers in the all-black jerseys and shorts with the white numerals. And Vandergrift in scripted lettering across the front. Cedar Park basketball going from right to left as the second half gets underway. Starting five back on the court for both ball clubs, it looks like. Rutledge with the underhand scoop shot, no good. The rebound pulled down by Wint. Wint over to Hatch. Joined by Friday, Murphy, and Fletcher on the court for Vandergrift. Out on top to Friday between the circles, right side to Hatch. Hatch dribble drive at the free throw line, cut off. Murphy at the free throw line, gets out of the paint. Trying to muscle his way up, dishes it back out to Fletcher. Fletcher splits the defense, floats at the flutter, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cedar Park. Good look, just couldn't get the shot to fall. Here come the Timberwolves right side. Out on top they go to Kiki. Kiki back over to Williams. Ball poked out or kicked out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cedar Park. Pass over on the left wing to Juarez. Cut off nicely. Now top of the key. Over on the right side to Rutledge. Rutledge in the baseline. Back out on top. Williams kicks it over left side to Juarez. Ball poked away, but they get it down low in the paint. And a foul going to be called here on Luke Murphy, I believe. Is indeed on Luke. That's his first team foul of the second half. Landon Lang's at the free throw line. His first free throw opportunities of the afternoon, and he hits the first one. And second one rattled around and fell away. So still a one-possession game over on the far side to Wint. Fletcher, alley-oop, tried to get to Wint, wouldn't go. How many times did we see Hatch to Greg Brown III executing that very play just a couple of years ago? Over on the far side. Down low, cut off nicely, and stolen by Wint. Vipers with the breakaway. Wint looking to take it coast to coast, lost the handle, but got it back and put it up and in. So just when it looked like Cedar Park might get a little separation, the Vipers come roaring right back to make it a one-point game again. 23-22. Vipers trying to get back above 500 before they resume district play. Ball stripped away, and I kicked over to the left side for three and hit it. Wyatt Kiki with the tray. Makes it a 4-point Cedar Park lead. That's the biggest lead of the ballgame for either club. Hatch dishes over the left side. Fletcher thought about trying to answer. Now back out on top to Hatch. Hatch, dribble drive, right side. Oh, a lot of contact, no call. Ball kicked away, and Cedar Park comes up with it. Not sure how there wasn't a foul called there on somebody, but we play on. Rutledge out on top, they go to Kiki. Back to Rutledge, left side, out on top to Williams. Kiki to Williams. Timberwolves with the perimeter passing. Vipers in the zone defense again. Down low on the right side, the ball poked away, but they get it back, and the ball now stripped away by Fletcher. Outlet pass to Friday. Friday all alone, goes up strong, up and in. Good defense by the Vandegrift Vipers. And Vandegrift back within two at 26-24. Rutledge near side. Juarez out on top for three, top of the key, off the iron, too strong. The rebound pulled down by Hatch. Chance to tie or take the lead. Hatch with it left side. Dishes it off to Friday. Friday out on top, Fletcher for three in the lead. Hit it! Mark Fletcher drains the three, and the Vipers reclaim the lead. .50 run for Vandegrift. Back out to Rutledge. Out on top, head fake. Just in the corner to Juarez. Down low in the left post. The ball stolen away by Hatch. Over to Murphy, up to Fletcher. Vipers turning up the screws on defense. Fletcher. Left side to Murphy. Murphy still with it over there. Out on top they go to Fletcher. To Friday. 3:47 to go, third quarter. Vipers by one. Hatch dribble drive, kicks it out to Friday. Friday back over to Hatch. He'll split the defense. Dishes over the right corner. Win for three. Off the iron, short. Rebound tipped up in the air. Controlled by Rutledge. Cedar Park brings it across the timeline. Kiki with it. to Williams. Kiki thought about three, pulls it down, drives, splits the defense. Got away with the travel over the left side. Juarez for three, left side, drains it. Andrew Juarez dents the scoring book for the first time this afternoon, and it's a three to give them the lead. 29-27 Timberwolves. Back on top to Friday. Friday swings over the right side to Hatch. Hatch back to Friday. Right side, Hatch. To Wint on the baseline. Cut off nicely. Back on top to Murphy. The Vipers reset. Friday with it. Hatch for three. Right side. Off the iron. Too strong. And the rebound pulled down by Cedar Park. Had a good look. 2.5 to go. Timberwolves up by 2 with the basketball in this third quarter. Dribble drive. Left side. Back over to Rutledge. Rutledge out on top. Swing it over on the right wing to Kiki. Shot put up and in. Good pass to Rutledge on the backdoor cut. And Cedar Park has rebuilt their 4-point lead. 31-27. Out on top to Friday. Fletcher thought about three, pulls it down. Back out to Friday. Friday, right side to Hatch. Friday looking it over, gets it over to left side to Wint. Out on top to Fletcher. Fletcher back over to Friday. To Fletcher. He'll tee up a three, left side. Off the iron, short. Rebound pulled down by Cedar Park. Lids on the basket right now for VANDEGRIFT. Out on top to Juarez. Over on the right wing to Williams. Williams on top to Kiki. Thought about three, pulls it down to Rutledge. Back on top, Juarez hands it off to Rutledge between the circles. Dribble drive left side, poked away, but a foul going to be called on Josh Wint. That's 3 on Josh. Wholesale substitutions, Otero and Oliver coming in for the Vipers. For Cedar Park, I saw Vines and Glace. Thought I saw somebody else come in. Luke O'Connor has checked in. He inbounds the ball to Kiki. Coming up with a 1-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Rutledge swings it over to the left side. To Rutledge. Rutledge dribble drive right side. Puts it up and in. Got to be careful here. 6-point ball game. Still 2 possessions. No time to panic. Just got to get a good bucket here. Just over the left side. Went out on top. Otero thought about 3. Over to Friday. 45 seconds to go. Friday back to Otero. He'll tee up a 3. Left side. That misses everything. And saved by Oliver, but he had a foot on the inline. And it'll go back to Cedar Park with 40.09 seconds to go. Vipers got to get a stop here. Cedar Park with some separation. Up by 6 with the basketball. Rutledge swings it left side. O'Connor back to Rutledge. And he drains another 3. Yikes. 36-27. Otero, 14 seconds to go. Vipers in trouble now over the left side of Wint. Back to Otero. 10 seconds. Right side, Fletcher. Top of the key. Wint muscles his way up. Shot blocked out of bounds by Rutledge, but a foul going to be called. Who's it going to be called on? They're going to get Rutledge. That's 3 on him. And Josh Wint with some free throws here. Michael Peterson checking back in for Cedar Park. Rutledge getting a nice round of applause as he comes off the court. Cedar Park, a little burst here as this third quarter has wound down. They've got the lead up to 9. Josh Wint trying to trim it to 7 with 3.58 seconds to go. First one is up and good. Tyler Wine is getting set to check back in here for VANDEGRIFT. Second one, no good. And a foul going to be called on Jackson Oliver. Over the back. And now Winans will come in here for a win. 36-28. 3.07 seconds left in this third quarter. Posiglione is also checked in. 2 seconds. From half court, the ball poked away from behind. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Good third quarter for Cedar Park. Not so good for the VandeGrift Vipers. They find themselves trailing it by 8 as they get ready to head into the fourth and final quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. You are watching VandeGrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Cedar Park. I called Cedar Park basketball for about 2 years, I think it was, before VandeGrift High School came online. So always a bit of a homecoming to come back here. Side on the other side of the court, like I mentioned at the pregame show. Here we go. Vipers need to come back, down by 8. Viper basketball. Hatch with it. Over to Fridays. Back over to Hatch. Hatch splits the defense with the runner, right side, no good, fouls his own shot, goes up strong. They're going to call traveling, and again, a lot of body contact, no foul. The ball goes back to Cedar Park. Timberwolves across the timeline. No shot clock in high school basketball, so we may see Cedar Park slow things down here a little bit. And the ball deflected and stolen, and a foul going to be called on Cedar Park. Foul called on Hudson Glace. That was a good foul because it was a good steal by Nico Otero, and Otero was going to be off to the races. Vipers get it back. 7.5 to go. Down by 8. Need a bucket. Over to Hatch. Hatch to Otero. To Wint. Thought about three. Pulls it down over to Friday. Left side. Out on top to Hatch. Between the circles. Kicks it over to Otero. In the paint to Friday. Right side Wint. Thought about three. Now drives the baseline. Goes up strong. Shot blocked. And it'll stay with VandeGrift with 7.08 seconds to go. Coach Ellis lobbying for the foul call. Think he's got a point. Inbound pass to Wint, top of the key. Right side Friday driving the baseline. Underhand acrobatic scoop shot, no good, but the follow up and in. Nice job by Jackson Oliver to save the possession for VandeGrift. That was a big follow right there. Williams working on Hatch. 2 guarding 2. Over on the right wing, Vipers back within 6. Looking for a stop. Out on top to go to O'Connor. Guarded by Friday. Right wing. Dribble drive, right side, shook off the defense, cut off by Wint. Wint with the block. Ball deflected in the air, stolen by, or coming down with it was Jackson Oliver, and a foul going to be called here on Cedar Park. Foul called on Tanner Williams. That's his first. Third team foul, 3 team fouls apiece. Rutledge and Kiki checking back in quickly for the Timberwolves. The Viper defense doing their job, getting the ball back in the hands of the offense. Vipers looking for a run. Otero back to Friday, off the screen. Friday splits the defense, dishes right side. Now back out on top they go to Hatch. Otero thought about three, pulls it down. Dishes right side Friday. Friday, top of the key. Hatch for 3, off the iron, too strong. The rebound pulled down by Wint. Wint goes back up with it, head fake, and draws a foul. Oh, a jump ball, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. There is no way he wasn't hammered on the way to the hoop. Officials talking about it. Wind came down with it, head fake, went up, was hammered on the way up, and they call traveling. That's crazy. Now they're going to call the foul. Nice job by the referees talking it over and getting it right. Foul called on Rutledge. That's 4 on him. And at the free throw line to shoot 2 is Josh Wint. Nice job by the officials to talk that over and get it right. Wint's free throw up and good. And Rutledge has to come out of the game with 4 fouls. That's a bad break for Cedar Park that it was on him. And they need to update the scoreboard. There we go. Wint hits the second one. And the Vipers back within 4. 36-32. Got to take advantage of big number 14 sitting on the bench here. Looking for the defensive stop. Over on the right side. Out on top. Williams. Oak over to Kiki. Left side. Out on top. Juarez. Oh, drug the foot. Could have called traveling. Got away with one. Right side over to Juarez. Otero all over him. Viper defense really turning up the heat here. 5.5 to go. Cedar Park by 4. Lost the handle. Lost it out of bounds. And, they're going to call a foul on Otero. Trying to dive for the loose basketball. It's a tough break. His first, team fourth. Landon Langseth checking back in for Juarez. Not a district game, but the intensity picking up between these two neighborhood rivals. Cedar Park and Vandegrifts can play tiddlywinks and it'll be intense. Left side. Juarez. Cut off nicely by Friday. Dishes over to the right side to Williams. Otero on him. Good defense. Back on top to Langseth. Cross-court pass. Back on top to go to Kiki. Inside of 5 minutes to go. Cedar Park being patient. Vipers playing good defense. For 3, tees it up. Off the iron. Too strong. The rebound pulled down by Otero. What a board. Pushes it up right side to Friday. Left side now to Hatch. On the paint. Oliver with the runner. Left side up and in. We got our 2-point game. Vipers trailed by 8. They've gone on a 6-0 run. Timeout Cedar Park. With 4:28 to go. What a game. We will keep it here. 36-34. Cedar Park on top by 2, but it was 36-28 at the start of the quarter. Looking ahead to next week, a massive night of basketball coming up here on Vype Live on Tuesday night. In the Austin area, Anderson versus Navarro, Cedar Park girls versus Glenn, St. Michael's doubleheader against Hyde Park, and of course I already talked about Vandegrifts versus Vista Ridge coming up on Tuesday. We have got 6 basketball games in the greater Houston area coming up on Tuesday night. 3 more in Houston on Wednesday night. And then Friday, we've got 28 basketball games coming up on Vype Live in Austin, Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio. So a lot of basketball coming up here as we head into the new year. But right now, it's all about this one, Vandegrifts and Cedar Park. Timberwolf basketball. They'll inbound it in front of the Viper bench. Here we go, 4:28 to go. Cedar Park by 2. Williams pushing it up over to Kiki, far side. Out on top. Williams. Down low in the left post. Bounce pass. Lost the handle, but got it back. Nice job by Kiki. That pass short hopped him. Hatch all over him. Triple team. Lost the handle on the way up. Stolen away by Otero. Over to Hatch. Vipers with a chance to tie or take the lead. To Friday. Inside of 4 minutes to go. Otero with it. Cross court to Hatch. Left side Wint. Thought about three. Out on top to go to Hatch. Hatch looking for the backdoor cut. Not there. Now hands it off to Otero. Otero will push it back out to Friday. Top of the key. Friday drives. Right side Wint. Head fake. Still with it. Underhand scoop shot up and in. We're tied. Nice acrobatic ability there by Wint to keep himself in the air. We're tied at 36. Right side. Cut off nicely by Oliver. I told you he was a good defensive player. And that's going to be over in the back. Nope, they somehow save it. Nice job by Cedar Park. I thought for sure that was going to be over the back. But the Viper defense clearly getting the Timberwolves rattled a little bit. Kiki back to Williams. 3 minutes to go. And a foul going to be called here on VANDEGRIFT. They're going to call it on Charlie Hatch. That's his second. Rutledge going to come back in. It's clutch time. Coach Brown going to get the big guy back in. 2:58 to go in regulation. 5 team fouls on VANDEGRIFT, 4 on Cedar Park, so neither team in the bonus just yet. Kiki hands it off near side to Reed Vines is checked in. Out on top to Wara, swings it over on the right wing. Kiki. Williams drives, puts up the runner, off the iron, too strong, tipped, over to Wint, 2-on-1 break. He's got Friday, right side. Friday goes up, too strong. Wint with the follow up, and in and a foul. Foul called on Andrew Wars, that's his first. We're tied at 38, and Josh Wint will try to give the Vipers a lead. He does, and the Vipers lead by 1. Check that lead by 3, 39-36. Now the official calling Hatch and Rutledge together for a little meeting of the minds, kind of cooling things down a little bit. You got to know these kids know each other so well, summer ball and all that kind of stuff. Good pass down low, the reverse layup up and in. Nice ball movement there by Cedar Park. Reed Vines on the reverse layup. Trims the Viper lead 2-1, 39-38. Vipers need to answer. Come all the way back from 8 points behind. Friday with it. Out on top to Hatch, over to Otero, left side. Wint. Out on top for 3. Drains it! Charlie Hatch with the 3. The Vipers with their biggest lead of the ball game, 42-38. Left side, inside of 2 minutes to go. What a game. Rutledge will try to answer for 3. Rims out, no good. The rebound tipped, and Otero comes up with it. Gets over to Friday. The ball stripped away, however. Loose ball, Cedar Park. Could have been travel, not called. Rutledge for 3, too strong. Cedar Park gets the ball back. Left side to Rutledge, give and go up and in, and the timeout called. Boy, the Vipers had an opportunity to get some separation. Just couldn't come up with the basketball. They still have the lead, but it's just 2 points now with 91 ticks on the clock. 42-40. What a game. Nothing but pride on the line in this non-district contest. But you wouldn't know it the way these two teams are going at it. It was 36-28 heading into the fourth quarter. Vipers down by 8. They've outscored them 14-4. Been that kind of game, a game of runs on both sides. All right. 1:31 to go in regulation time. Viper basketball with a 2-point lead. See if Cedar Park comes out with a press. Would not be surprised. Yep, looks like they're going to monitor press. The Vipers will have to handle that. Otero to inbound. Gets it into Friday. Back to Otero. Nice job to get it across the timeline. Now they got a transition. Oliver. With it, out on top to Hatch. Hatch dribble drives down to his right. Still with the dribble. Still with it. Bringing it back out. And the ball pokes away. Track it down. Loose ball in the court. Cedar Park gets it back. Give and go. We're tied. Vipers got a little lazy. Reed Vines puts it in, and we're tied at 42 all. Friday, under a minute to go. Right side to Hatch. Hatch hands it off to Wint. Wint dishes right side Oliver. Back on top to Hatch. Hatch spins into the paint, puts it up, hits it and draws a foul. And that might be 5 on Rutledge. Nope, it was called on Reed Vines. But the Vipers reclaim the lead, 44-42, and Charlie Haas with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He does. Vipers by 3. Cedar Park basketball, 45-42, 37 seconds to go. Over on the right side. Otero all over Williams. Bounce pass near side to Kiki. Picked up by Hatch. 25 seconds. Right side, Williams. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Blake Brown with 23.94 seconds to go. Not sure how many either team has left. Cedar Park with 6 fouls. Vipers with 5. So one more foul in Cedar Park will put Vandegrift in the bonus. What a way to close out 2021. (45-42), Vipers up by 3. Thanks again to Les Clary, keeping an eye and an ear on things. 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. Josh Wint with 12 points in the ball game. 7 of those coming here in this fourth quarter. 6 points in the fourth quarter for Charlie Hatch. They're the only 2 guys in the books for the Vipers. As Vandegrift mounting a big comeback, down by 8. Still with work to do. Otero, Friday, Oliver, Hatch, and Wint on the court for Vandegrift. I see Rutledge, Williams, Vine, Kiki, and Juarez on the court for Cedar Park. Timberwolf basketball on the far side. 23.94 seconds to go. Vipers up by 3. Here we go. Rutledge inbound it, guarded by Wint. Gets it into Williams. Otero will pick him up across the timeline. 20 seconds. Might want to foul. You got Rutledge for 3 in the tie. Off the eye, no good. The rebound tipped. Controlled by the Vipers. They get it over to Friday. Oh, Friday loses the handle. Gets it back. Loose ball near half court. A rugby scrum and a jump ball. And it should be Viper basketball. With 5.35 seconds to go. Nope, it's Cedar Park basketball. If I'm Vandegrift, I'd do a quick foul here. You've got one to give. Burn a little more time off the clock. Get a quick foul. Don't make it flagrant, but chew up some time. 5.35 seconds left. You got a 3-point lead. Deja vu. Rutledge inbounder from the same place. Referee asking Wint to back off just a little bit, and a timeout. The ball pokes away. Hatch comes up with it. Dribbling it out. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And the Vipers are going to steal the win. 45-42. The Viper defense gets it done on the inbound pass. They get the steal, and they seal the deal. 45-42. Vipers with the win. What a game here from the Timber Dome. What a ball game. 45-42. We'll take a break, be back in time for the final numbers, and be back to wrap it up. Oh, you're fine, sir. You are watching VandeGrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime. When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandergrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank, and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's Youth Checking Account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Fire and high to bring you back here as we get ready to wrap things up. 45-42, the Vipers with the win. Hey, if you want to feel old, Jeff Lynn of VLO turned 74 yesterday. Thank you very much. 45-42, the Vipers with a big comeback win here in their final non-district game of the 2021-2022 season. 45-42 with the win. Vipers scoring looks like this. Led in scoring by Josh Wint with 12. In fact, Wint led all scorers in the ball game. He had 12. Charlie Hatch with 8, and a big steal to seal the deal as time wound down there. Then I see 6 points for Jackson Oliver, 4 points for Bryce Friday, 7 points for Luke Murphy, 5 points for Nico Otero, and 3 points for Mark Fletcher for the VandeGrift Vipers to close out the scoring. For Cedar Park, they had 3 guys with 8 points apiece: Wyatt Kiki, Tannen Williams, and Levi Rutledge with 8 points apiece. Michael Peterson with 6 points, all coming in the second quarter. 5 points for Landon Langseth, 4 points for Reed Vines, and 3 points for Andrew Juarez to close out the scoring for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Cedar Park now dropping to 7-12 on the season. They will resume district play here at the Timberdome against Leander Glenn on Tuesday night. The Vipers back over 500. They improved to 10-9 on the season. And, of course, the Vipers will resume district play against Vista Ridge from the Viper Pit. We'll have that game for you here on Vype Live. We'll also have Cedar Park girls basketball next week on Vype Live as well. But for now, I think that's going to do it for us here this afternoon. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors: John Hatch and the VandeGrift Boys Basketball Booster Club, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gianarant Realty, Independence Title with Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Michaud, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, Southstar Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Mr. Gary Shanahan. Again, our next broadcast will be Tuesday night versus Vista Ridge. But for now, on behalf of my broadcast partner, Mr. John Hatch, he'll be back with us on Tuesday night, I hope. Our QA this afternoon, the coach, Les Clary. Our technical director, Suna Vincott, and everyone over at Vype Media. My name is